Hi everyone, hypnotherapist Jessica L. Hansen in Wilmer, Minnesota. So today, this recording is about stress and anxiety and tension as well in the body. It's about how to bring it down yourself naturally. This is more of a reminder for those of you that have already been my client, but for those of you who have not, it's a simple process. Just follow along and you'll catch on really fast, I promise. So I have with me my lovely Hoberman sphere. It's a really cool little toy for those of you who've never seen one. It expands, very large, and you can shrink it down, very small. But for those of you at home who don't have a lovely little Hoberman sphere to play with, you can find a rubber band, and I'm sure you can find these in your junk drawer. Some of them are blue, green, if you like a certain color, go get that color. Or better yet, buy a little tub of them that has like one of every color or the multicolor pack, because we're going to use this to get rid of our stress, anxiety, and tension. So if you've watched the other video on stress, anxiety, and tension, I walked you through just a visual, kind of a guided imagery, little 7-minute video about identifying first where it is in your body. So your shoulders, your heart, your mind, your neck, your butt, wherever you're holding this pain in your body, the stress, anxiety, tension, wherever you're holding it, to identify where it is inside of you. Then we gave it a color. So that's where the color rubber bands are going to come in. So you can pick your color after you've identified where it is, pick your color, and then pick your size. And of course, with rubber band, you can only make it as big as you can stretch your rubber band. So if you get the super big rubber bands, you can stretch them way out there. For those of you that have a lot of stress and anxiety and it's really huge for your size, get some bigger rubber bands until you get it down to a smaller rubber band size. And that'll be how you can gauge your process of like, hey, I was used to need these bigger rubber bands to gauge the stress and anxiety. It was so big, it was like out of frame. And now I can use the smaller ones and they stay in frame and they're so much more manageable. So with the Hoberman sphere, I'm going to start first. We'll say, let's say so-and-so is a pain in the neck today and I have to deal with them and it's just big. And I begin to breathe. And I just imagine that slowly shrinking down with each breath. And of course I can focus on it and make it bigger. All of us know we can make it worse, we can make it bigger, but we're gonna shrink it down. And shrink it down some more, and some more, and some more. Oh no, I thought about it again. No, I don't like how that feels. No, just shrink it down a little more, and a little more, and a little more, and a little more, all the way back. Oh, that feels so much better. That feels just so much better in my whole body, my whole mind. My mind feels clear, like a sky blue, clear day. I like how this feels. I'm just gonna leave this like this. Let's set that aside for now. I don't have to carry that with me for the rest of the day. I can sit there on that shelf and I can leave that pain, that stress and anxiety, that tension. I'm gonna leave that there because I don't like how it feels in my body. So now, let's play with this rubber band. So by now you probably have your rubber band or you've paused it and found one. And again, where do you feel this tension, this stress, this anxiety in your body? Where do you feel it? Is it in those shoulders? Is it in your neck? Is it your heart? Is someone a pain in the ass? Do you have like a really sore butt because they're a pain in the ass? Of course, what we say is what we do to our bodies. So maybe you have a pain in the ass, pain in the back, someone's stabbing you in the back, whatever it is. Identify it, laugh about it, make it funny, because it is. It's really, really, it's funny. Trust me, it gets funnier. So know where it is in your body. Doesn't take that long to find, a couple seconds. Like, oh yeah, it hurts right there. Okay, maybe it's one shoulder, maybe it's both. Okay, well you know where it is. So now imagine that tension, give it that color. So this is a kind of a tannish rubber band. So my ache is gonna be tan today. I'm making it tan. I'm telling it what it is instead of it telling me what it is. So it's gonna be tan. It feels about this big, okay? It's all the further I can stretch it. So that's all the bigger it can be. All the bigger it can be. Oh, I'm just gonna start breathing. Now it takes effort to hold this tension. Just like it takes effort to hold that tension in your body. Those muscles are tight, so. And focusing on that in your body, your hands can relax this tension as fast or as slow as your mind and body are ready to let go of that tension in the body. It feels so good just to breathe. And now notice how slowly my hands are moving in with each breath. As my mind and body are releasing, they're working out their best possible way to let go of that tension in my body. And at some point you may just give up. It's too hard to hold on to that tension. That's great. That's perfect. If you have to do this 15 minutes later and that tension only goes to here, look at the progress you've made in 15 minutes. It was used to be out here and now it's only here. And it takes a minute, 2 minutes to do this. Just put the tension where it's at. So mine's about here right now. After it was way out here, now it's only here because I'm coaching you through this. So, okay, now we're going to start here. And you can close your eyes and breathe. Then you're focusing on that tension. You're really feeling that tension. And you can really visualize that color. But if you can't visualize, just look at the color of that rubber band that you're holding and just see that tension that it has. And perhaps if you have colored rubber bands, you want to switch. If the first time it's red and it's really big, and maybe next time it's green, grab the green rubber band or the blue one or the pink one, whatever it is, the white one, the purple one. Grab a different color because it's different. You've changed it. It can never be the same again. And now it feels better and better. That's right. Even better. And it feels even better for those thumbs to relax that tension, to where the rubber band no longer even pulls on those fingers. It just gently rests on those fingers. No tension at all. Completely loose, limp, and comfortable. And notice how easy that was. It was so simple. And you can learn and train your mind to do this in a minute or less, 60 seconds. However long you want to hold on to that tension and however fast you want to let it go is up to you. So play with this, have a little fun, and let me know how it goes. Enjoy!